Watching a classical romantic movie full of love and sensuality through the holidays is one of the best things you can do with your loved ones, or perhaps your partner, especially these days for the upcoming holidays. For you to enjoy the best scenes of these type of movies, we collected the best ones for you. Just stay with us, and you are going to find about the 10 most romantic film moments of the decade. Number 10. Titanic Flying into the Sunset. We must admit that Titanic is one of the most legendary and most romantic movies ever. There are a lot of sensitive scenes that while watching this incredible romance can literally blow you away. But the moment when Jack is teaching Rose how to fly is guaranteeing the best and the most romantic and heart-melting scene in the entire movie. You remember it? Of course. It is when Jack is searching for some quiet place to consider the things he was going through and came on the bow of the ship.
Hello, Jack. I changed my mind.
By the time he was sitting there, Rose came close to him and both of them shared a moment flying into the sunset on the bow. The best thing about that moment is that their first kiss happened. The kiss was of course not planned, and that added to the scene to look magnificently romantic, as it turned out to be. Number 9. Love Actually, Signs and Christmas Carols. Without doubt, this is the best scene and the most romantic one in the movie Love Actually. The moment when Mark, who is played by Andrew Lincoln, expressed his dying and never-ending love for Juliet, who was played by Keira Knightley, and all that happening at her front door is magnificent, we must admit.
Singers.
Give him a quid and tell him to bugger off.
He finds such a romantic way to express his love to her, and that was with signs and Christmas carols. One by one, he was revealing them while she was looking at him, with such amazement and awe. Not one of us watching this incredible scene remained indifferent, and we all must admit that. When Mark finished his sweet little show aimed for Juliet, he slowly took his things and headed on his way home. But his plans were ruined by the massive and burning kiss that Juliet gave to him in the middle of the street. Such an amazing romantic scene. Number 8. The Notebook. The Kiss. Notebook. One of the best romantic movies ever. Full of romantic scenes. But this one is literally going to blow your mind, if it already didn't. After years of not talking to each other, Noah and Allie meet again, and suddenly, from nowhere, they understood that there was unfinished business between them.
Money!
What are you talking?
He's got a lot of money!
Now I hate you, you
Well, I
slow
hate
bastard!
you.
This romantic scene is wonderful and will forever remain remembered. It never gets old. You can watch it over and over again and still stare at it with amusement and thrill, right? Noah and Allie are on a boat when suddenly it starts raining. They came back, picked up the boat, and Allie started expressing her unspoken feelings to Noah. He revealed his truth to her, and suddenly, before she could say anything, he grabbed her and kissed her. This moment will for sure be remembered. One of the most romantic scenes ever. Number 7. Call Me By Your Name. The Forbidden Kiss. More or less, the entire Call Me By Your Name is unbelievably romantic.
You saying what I think you're saying?
But we must admit that the scene where Elio and Oliver are kissing each other is breaking the records, and for sure represents the most romantic scene in the movie. The thing is that it was actually their first kiss in a picturesque Italian field, and typically, that made this scene one of the most moving parts in the entire movie. Furthermore, the fact that they know what they're doing is not right makes these scenes even more thrilling and mysterious. One of the best movies ever. And the scene? Perfection. Number 6. Lucifer, Chloe falls asleep. Chloe and Lucifer are representing one of the best couples ever. Even though there are countless romantic moments between them, we must say that one of the most unforgettable ones was the following one. One of the cutest and most romantic moments was when Chloe fell asleep in a couple of seconds next to Lucifer, and she started snoring. You can see Lucifer's unforgettable look, Just take a view at his face. And not only that, but the moment when he finally admits that he is in a huge trap by saying, "Oh God." All that followed by a choir singing, "Amen." Oh, such an adorable scene, guys. What do you think? Isn't this one of the cutest and most romantic scenes between these two? Number 5. 50 Shades of Grey. Christian is jealous. 50 Shades of Grey is one of the best movies ever, full of romantic and sensual scenes, right? But one of the most intriguing and romantic scenes is the following one. We all know that jealousy is a sign of love, but not in extended situations.
Good-looking guy.
Seriously, Christian?
But this was so cute when Christian, played by Jamie Dornan, is upset because Anna, played by Dakota Johnson, is using her maiden name at work. He wants her to change that because he is afraid that he could lose her. But the moment when he says that he would have done that if he was the problem, and after that, when she accepts that, she'll take that into consideration. OMG, the most romantic moment ever. Also, the Christian looks when he says that he'll pick her up at 5, so adorable. These two are surprising us continuously, again and again with their love and sweetness. Number 4. The Vampire Diaries. Stefan and Caroline. We must admit that Stefan and Caroline in The Vampire Diaries were an example of an ideal low-flame romance. Their love was platonic for so many years, and suddenly they started realizing that their feelings had developed into something much more than friendship love.
Then why are you here?
Well, because you're my friend.
And changed into something truly romantic. Stefan and Caroline are depicting one of the deepest and truest loves we've seen in this series so far. Their most romantic moment is when Stefan admits that he's in love with Caroline. She tells him that he needs to wait if he truly wants to be with her, because she needs time to be ready for him. We must admit that this was one of the most romantic moments in The Vampire Diaries. They were so cute. Number 3. Love and basketball. For what? For your heart. Their love will forever leave us speechless. Monica and Quincy are two childhood friends which are trying to balance between the careers in basketball and love. They separate in the movie, but in the end, they get back together.
Double or nothing.
In the scene where Monica shows up in the middle of the night and persuades Quincy to play one-on-one basketball with her by saying, "I'll play you," and Quincy replies, "For what?" Then Monica responds, "Your heart." So adorable. The way they were fighting and sharing emotions throughout the game was unforgettable. The kiss, in the end, was the cherry on the top. This romantic scene represents one of the best scenes ever that is going to be remembered for sure. Furthermore, it never gets old. Whenever you are watching this movie, this scene feels like it was watched for the first time. It is simply incredible. One of the most romantic scenes ever. Number 2. Notting Hill. Anna Scott expresses her emotions to Will Thacker. Such an amazingly romantic scene, we must admit.
I'm also just a girl. Standing in front of a boy.
We are talking about the scene in the movie Notting Hill, where the two leading characters, Anna and Will fall in love with each other. Even though there were a lot of intriguing and romantic scenes in this movie, this scene is remembered and will forever be one of the most romantic scenes ever. And that's for sure. Not just in this movie, but in general. The incredible scene is even a quote nowadays. We are talking about the moment where Anna Scott expresses her emotions to Will Thacker by saying, "I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her." One of the best romantic scenes ever, we must admit. What do you guys think about this scene? Have you ever watched this movie? Is this your most romantic scene from this movie too? Tell us in the comment section below. Number 1. 10 Things I Hate About You. Can't Take My Eyes Off of You. This timeless romantic scene will be remembered for years and years, we must admit.
Can't take my eyes off of you.
The well-known movie 10 Things I Hate About You, where the love-hate relationship between Kat and Patrick is the main topic, holds one of the most romantic scenes ever. The unforgettable scene where Patrick Verona serenades Kat with Frankie Valli's classic song, Can't Take My Eyes Off of You, in front of so many people. The act, the smile on Kat's face, the braveness in Patrick's eyes, will never ever be forgotten, and that's for sure. Their love was so sweet and innocent. This scene added to that and made this movie incredible and unforgettable. They were so cute on this romantic scene that no one remained indifferent. They literally melted our hearts. Guys, that'd be for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment in our comment section below about your favorite romantic scene. Do you perhaps know some other similar romantic scenes from other movies? You can write that in the comment section below too. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more thrilling info like this, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of them. And of course, thank you so much for watching. See ya in our next video.